I'm not certain why I chose to sign up on a dating website. Perhaps it was merely out of curiosity, as I had no intention of being unfaithful to my wife. There were faster ways to seek out someone for an affair, but I was inexplicably drawn to them. I refrained from using my own photos to interact with women without any inhibitions. However, I soon discovered that I was more interested in older women. This was a revelation, as I typically focused on younger females. Now I was exclusively looking for older women. Then something unexpected occurred. I found my mother-in-law's profile. Yes, Franca disguised herself to conceal her identity, yet I still identified her. Similar to me, she used a pseudonym on the platform. I empathize with her motives, given her authoritarian husband. Despite this, I decided not to inform my father-in-law about her actions. Especially since I was not blameless. I could have shut down my mother-in-law's account and continued exploring other women, but I lacked the resolve. And within minutes, I sent her my initial message. And so it began. After an hour of chatting, Franca shared her private photos with me and hinted at a date. From that moment on, I felt more confident in our conversations. The photos were quite daring. Over the following week, I corresponded with my mother-in-law whenever possible. She started sending me more and more pictures and eventually even suggested we go on a date. I realized this was crazy. I couldn't go on a date wearing a mask. But against all odds, I agreed, hoping for a miracle. After all, Franca wouldn't risk telling her daughter about our candid discussions and photo exchanges. Eventually, I decided it was time to reveal my true identity, regardless of the consequences. Nervously sitting at the table, I couldn't help but worry that someone I knew might enter the restaurant. But when she entered the restaurant, everything changed. The nerves disappeared, and my gaze settled on my mother-in-law. I waved and called out softly, "Ryan." Her eyes widened in surprise. "What are you doing here?" she asked, looking around restlessly. I smiled and replied, "Oh, I was just waiting for a woman from a dating site. And it looks like the most beautiful woman in the world just got here. And it's you." She laughed. Although it was a little hysterical, I managed to calm down. It was the most amazing date of my life. Sitting across from each other, we exchanged glances, trying to appear casual to avoid attracting attention. Time flew by quickly, and I realized we needed to make a move, especially since Franca's husband assumed she was out with old friends